Wholesome in Reddit. How often do you see wholesome in Reddit, guys? Guys, we gotta check this out. Wholesome in Reddit. Alright, first, let's do the free pools first. Free pools, alright? Free pools, and then we check out wholesome posts in Reddit. Guys, Brown Dust 2 is wholesome. I'm so grateful. Alright? You don't have the Genshin toxic community. You got wholesome community. Do you guys feel grateful? Make sure you guys write wholesome appreciation posts as well on Reddit, alright? If you guys have time. Like, I know some of you guys here secretly write essays. And if you guys are a big essay fan or an essay lover, don't be shy, alright? Like, can be a new hobby, just post it on Reddit. Should I try to pull one copy of Venaka? Venaka is not limited, so you can always get her in the future. I would focus on getting the... what's the name? What's the name again? Swimsuit Shirazad. Swimsuit Shirazad is going to be the more, you know, the more important one, I would say, because due to her being like in the okay, in the limited, right? And once it goes away, you cannot get her anymore. Okay, I will try to keep this as short as possible. Appreciation post for a phenomenal game and community. Damn, wholesome community. First off, I would like to congratulate the developers and the players community on the first anniversary. The events, the banners, the rewards, everything hits the mark in my opinion. Okay, Brown Dust 2 had somewhat of a mixed reception during launch. The players have been active in giving suggestions to the shortcomings or issues with the game. Surprisingly, the developers here actually listen, and Brown Dust has come a long way since launch now. FYI, I wasn't aware about the game's launch, but I've read multiple sources, including threads in this sub, praising the developer response to players and implementing quality of life changes. Yeah, that's very good. So the game almost reminds me of a different game called Path to Nowhere. Check it out, it's another gem. Damn, he's here to secretly promote Path to Nowhere, promoting a different gacha. Great soundtrack, engaging events and stories, actually fun gameplay. Yet Brown Dust 2 hits all check boxes. But my fellow man and woman of culture, there's something where Brown Dust 2 shines above the rest. I'm looking at you, Nikke, and that is the fan service. The itty-bitty goodies we get in the form of uniforms. Brown Dust has the perfect balance of lewd and non-lewd gameplay mechanics. There are games which beat Brown Dust 2 in lewdness, but most of it, if not all, have brain-dead gameplay. No plot, no soundtracks to vibe, no voice acting. Just my opinion, no offense to anyone. Ooh, let me guess. What game is he talking about here? Brain-dead gameplay, no plot, no soundtracks to vibe, no voice acting. It's not Wuthering, right? It's not Wuthering. No, Wuthering has voice acting. When he said no soundtracks to vibe, I was like, is this Wuthering? Because people have been complaining about Wuthering, Wuthering soundtrack, right? But I don't think that's it. Yeah, I'm trying to like guess what game he's talking about, but I can't guess. Thanks for the guides, you have saved me in so many. Sure, no problem, man, no problemo. But yeah, PTN is one of those games that are very, very good. Snowbreak do have plot though, right? And I think the voice acting is there. Yeah, I'm not sure. Brown Dust 2 is a 10 out of 10 baddie, which has all in the right balance. Even Thanos agrees. Plus, if the above is not enough, the game is quite free to play friendly. One of the most free to play friendly games in the market right now. Okay. The store is not filled with just exorbitant prices, and even my broke ass got the monthly pass because it actually has value. Great game, great community, the soundtrack slaps. I will try to support whenever I can. Once I get a job, I will go full whale mode. I would humbly request the other players to support the game as well. Such developers and studios should prosper. I promise to keep it short, so I will take your leave now. You don't know how hard it is to type with one hand. Good luck to everyone on their pools. May RN Jesus bless you all with a holy team of waifus. Would love to hear your opinions and comments on this. Wholesome. Snowbreak has no story acting. They did add all of those later on, right? The attractive female character design, skill cutscene, story, and extreme generosity is what got me to stay and spend money. The only game I haven't felt guilty after buying a pack. I love playing, but not for the heat in my phone. I have heating issues as well. The room temperature where I live is 40 plus degrees Celsius. Ooh. Isn't that like super hot? The game in general, I love it. I'm close to running out of currency as free to play because of some poor pulling decisions, and I'm tempted to spend once I get a new job. Who do you make that make you regret? Shirazad plus 5. Ooh, Shirazad plus 5. The community is pretty chill. There are quite a few gacha communities out there which I left cause the users were just cunts. Damn, cunts! Or whinged so hard about some types of people playing their game and then were shocked when community engagement tanked. Everyone here seems pretty nice, although obviously some people aren't. That's the nature of these things. Damn, I thought everyone here is wholesome. Wholesome, right? You gotta be wholesome for these kind of things. It's very, very important. Good post, the censored data, it made 1 million last report, which is pretty good considering the developer's cost will be low. Yeah, I think Brown Dust 2 making 1 million is actually really good. I think the game doesn't seem like I know the game looks decent enough for the quality, but I think this game is like quite easy to maintain. Because it's number one, the gameplay style is more chibi based. Number two is like, the only expensive thing is probably this part, the L2D part. So I think the cost for this game is not as expensive like compared to like open world and stuff, right? When you saw Vinaka, you had to try Brown Dust 2. Ooh. Doesn't have a job and is worried about spending on the gacha game? Of course! If you have a job, what's the first thing you do? You don't buy bread. You don't pay rent. You buy package in your favorite gacha game. Like, what do you think, man? Who cares about everything else? Of course, the most important thing is spending money in gacha game, right? I'm not going to splurge everything, just a few dollars here and there. Huh. May you and other Dust players continue to prosper. This is how gacha, where I make my mission to buy a pack or 2 each month because of how deserving it feels. Yeah, I do agree. I do agree with a lot of the points, right? Brown Dust 2 is a very free-to-play friendly game, right? And of course, it has a lot of fan service as well. But here's the thing with fan service in Brown Dust 2, right? I get it that it has good fan service, but sometimes it won't have the fan service, right? Because like, I noticed like, they added a bunch of fan service last time during the Bunny Eclipse, and then they released, after that they released the idol characters, which fan service reduced a little bit, and then they added more afterwards, and then after that they added Rafitia, which reduced a little bit. So it's going to be up and down, right? You can't always have fan service in every patch, I feel like. So it's going to be here and there, I feel like. So you might get it now, but maybe next patch there won't be any, and then like it will come back eventually, right? But yeah, it's going to be a bit different. A game doesn't need earn tens of millions to be profitable. Yeah, I feel so as well. Gacha is what gets me to office in the morning. Yo, office in the morning? But yeah, RNGesus bless you all with holy team of waifus. Wholesome post actually.